Could you see the Christmas tree on the black side of town, the west
No.
side, where the poor people are living,
No.
the people struggling to survive? White people are struggling to survive where you are, 44 in different parts of the city.
Yeah.
They say they've put a lot of money into the CRA. They've got all these streetscapes and tearing up roads and making new roads. And is that helping you?
No.
Do you see more people coming in, more tourism?
No.
What would you do if I told you that the CRA put out a press release last week saying that Canal Street was almost 95% occupied with stores and it's come back to life? Would you believe that?
No.
Why?
Because when you take that loop, over half those businesses are closed. Gas stations, old restaurants, houses, foreclosure, there's real estate offices closed. So how is it almost finished?
So in summary, you've got a big Christmas tree. They had a big celebration. They got quite a few people to come out, and they left soon afterwards. Walmart was jam-packed. Like you said, there's a lot of traffic that you have to be worried about. You're walking on 44. No sidewalks.
No, none whatsoever.
On a road that's heavily traveled.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this as a final question. What do you think people come to New Smyrna Beach because of the old Florida charm? Or do you think they come to New Smyrna Beach for the beach?
I think they're misled. I think they come here for the Florida charm, and then when they get here, they can't find it, and they go to the beach. That's
good.
what I think.
I said it was the last one, but I just realized something else. What would you do if I told you that the CRA gave merchants on Flagler $6,500, or give or take, to have a Halloween party at night, and there were people coming in and out of the bars drinking alcohol on the street, and there were maybe 50, 60 people on the street? Is that a good use of money?
Well, no.
Now again, CRA money is being utilized. What would be your take? You're just coming into Christmas. You're lucky you get your kids a couple of small gifts. Nothing for yourself. Are you going to go to Flagler next New Year's Eve? They're going to have fireworks. The bars, parties on Flagler.
No.
Does that sound like does that sound like stuff that's going to help the restaurants like Clancy's and Atlantic Bistro? And when they're closed, right?
Yeah.
After 8,
Yeah.
9 o'clock. The fireworks and then the bars. A little shocking, huh? Lisa, you've lived here your whole life in Daytona area. You've been to Deltona, which you said you didn't like. It was too big and you felt lost. You do like New Smyrna because it is a little smaller,
right.
And you can relate to people there. A lot of people like you and me, they're just everyday people.
Yeah.
Do you see anything? Millions of dollars have been spent on Canal Street and Flagler for almost 30 years. There's been talk about adding a new CRA in another year and a half when this one runs out. Do you think that Canal Street is ever going to change now, or do you think people just aren't going there anymore like they did 30 years ago?
No, if something doesn't drastically change or a totally new group comes in, no, it's not going to change.
Now the mayor
it's going to get worse.
the mayor said he had this economic development plan, and they were all cheerleading at the Walmart about jobs at the Super Walmart. We added X number of jobs. The Walmart's great, right? Convenient and everything. But is that your idea of economic development in this city? So if they're having New Year's Eve parties and they're having Halloween parties called creepy crawls, and they're saying the parties on Flagler, what are they saying to you, this city, these leaders? What are they saying to you, Lisa Cash, single mom, 2 grown children, two minor children? You have to borrow from your mom to pay you to get your electric turned on. You have to put your food in the crock pot and get 2-3 meals out of it. While your mayor has an exclusive boat slip, pays $25 a year. They have a big Christmas tree where they can sing songs and give speeches.
I would say stop wasting my taxpayers' money and improve our city.
Do you think they care about you?
No.
They say they do.
They haven't shown it.
They're putting ads in Maitland so they can get people from Maitland to come here. Do you find that, like you said, you thought they should have added another place?
Yeah.
Where is the city going? Is it getting better?
No. No, it's just gradually going downhill.
You can't go anywhere. You're stuck here.
Yeah. I'm stuck.
Do you feel like they're doing enough for you?
No.
Now, I asked you earlier, and I know that, sometimes when people are turned off by government, they don't vote. But you told me you're going to vote this time
yeah.
that we've come across in our research. Salaries in the city have gone from, let's say, the city attorney made $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 just 5 years ago. What would you do if I told you our city attorney is the highest paid in the state, maybe even in the nation, that he makes more than the U.S. Supreme Court justice? Would that shock you?
Yeah.
And what would you do if I told you if they would try to fire him, he could get upwards of $500,000 in severance? Lisa, I didn't mean to upset you, but...
No, it's just, I don't see how it's gotten past us this long or how we've let it go this long.
Mm-hmm.
Like they say, put blinders on. Sometimes
But
blinders.
they're saying NSB waterfront loop, old Florida charm, endless possibilities. What do you think they mean by endless possibilities? Does that mean anything for you, for your benefit?
No, not at this point, no.
From my perspective, and I'm giving my opinion, to me, endless possibilities means endless possibilities to spend your tax money, our tax money.
Exactly.
Do you see the endless possibilities going anywhere positive?
No.
Do you think we need to give the merchants a break? I mean, they're struggling.
Well, absolutely.
I mean, the merchants on Canal and Flagler, they're hardworking people.
Yeah.
But do you think the city's doing enough to make things better for them? Is a Christmas tree going to bring people down there?
No, it's not. It's not helping the small business owners. It's not helping anybody but themselves, really.
Well, for Lisa Cash, this is Henry Frederick, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
You too.